Yo, what up people? It's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 346, and the plot twists just keep on coming. So Frankie, the cyborg, is actually a fellow apprentice. That's very telling. That was cool, and it makes sense now. Again, I didn't see that one. I just thought, hey, this dude was just trying to come through. But I did tell you guys I felt that there were layers of misdirection being planted. I just didn't know what exactly was going on, but I definitely felt there was misdirection. And Oda is just putting it all out there. At this point, he's just, said, everyone, I have a really big penis, and you didn't see it because you thought I was small, but damn it, I'm a grower. And that's exactly what happened with this one. That was pretty damn cool. That was pretty cool, man. I like how as Rob Lucci is breaking everything down, you can just see it with Iceberg. And the way that all the dots are being connected, and the T's are being crossed, and they even point out that his pulse is racing at this point. Like, that was very telling. Like, this whole ruse of the Frankie family dismantling ships and selling the lumber, and you got the shipwrights that gives them time for interactions, and and I think I said in the review, like, why were the Frankie family able to kind of move around without actually being pulled to the side? That didn't make any sense. And I was like, well, maybe the world government lets them get along because they're taking out pirates, if you will. So that makes sense now. That makes sense. I was a little off on that, but I was right in the sense that there was a reason they're allowed to be doing what they're doing. Now, another thing I thought was pretty telling is when you look at the chapter, one of the things that Iceberg tells them is your plans to use the poneglyph, I believe the Pluton, your plans to use that to exterminate this age of pirates and to take out all the pirate ships, it's going to lead to war. And I find that very interesting because I've said it before, I think in the last chapter review, like, that's going to lead to something bigger. And that's exactly what Rob Lucci is told by Iceberg. And when Rob Lucci says, you're just mistrusting the government. We're the good guys, okay? We're allowed CP9. We don't exist in the same realm as CP 1 through 8. We're allowed to execute people if we see fit, if it's for the greater good, which brings into a philosophical debate of whether or not stuff like that is needed. Our government does some, or if you're in America like me, our government does some pretty messed up stuff. We have special forces and everything, and some of that stuff does go off the books. It's just common knowledge. It's just accepted. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And with this, CP9, philosophically, they're terrorists, okay? They have a terrorist mentality, but at the same time, they think that what they're doing is correct. And that's the thing about stuff like this, is a lot of times people, when they're firm in their conviction, they think they're doing the wrong thing, even if they think they're doing the right thing, but even if they're doing the right thing by going about it the wrong way, they're looking at it like the end justifies the means. So that was really cool just to kind of see that. And like Iceberg says, I know human beings. It's going to happen. That is very strong because he's talking in a definite, which means that something else is going to happen at this point. And I did like how one of the things we saw is at the end of the chapter, all of the Straw Hats are converging because Luffy busts through the wall. You got Zoro and Nami and Chopper. They're coming into the room as well. So this is really good. Again, it doesn't feel like a climax so much as it feels like this is the opening act for something bigger. Something bigger is coming, but this miniature arc right here is coming to a close. So this was very good. Very good chapter, guys. My chapter question for you all, going to keep this one complex. I usually say keep it simple. I'm going to keep this one complex. What are your thoughts about CP9? Do you think that government should have something off the books like a CP9, and why? Do you think it serves a purpose? But that's it for this video, guys. If you like anything I had to say, hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. Don't forget to share if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching Kryptonian saying, guys. Have an awesome